president is almost self-impeaching because he is every day demonstrating more obstruction of justice and disrespect for Congress's legitimate role. This administration wants to have a constitutional crisis because they do not respect the oath of office that they take to protect and defend the Constitution, support the Constitution of the United States. 3 co-equal branches of government, separation of power.
In the wake of the Mueller report, hundreds of former federal prosecutors have concluded that the evidence against President Trump would have resulted in obstruction charges if he were not president at the time.
The battle between the White House and Congress over access to the full Mueller report and background materials turned into all-out war today when President Trump asserted executive privilege, denying Congress everything.
It's an attack on the ability of the American people to know what the executive branch is doing and to have responsible government. It is an attack on the essence of our democracy.
But it leads me to believe that there's something in those documents that they don't want us to know about. There's something in there they don't want the public to be aware of. And I think that's wrong. No one can be above the law, not even the Attorney General of the United States. In fact, especially the Attorney General of the United States.
Article 3 of impeachment against Richard Nixon, the article was based on the idea that Richard Nixon, as president, failed to comply with subpoenas of Congress. Congress was going through its oversight function to provide oversight of the president. When asked for information, Richard Nixon chose not to comply, and the Congress back in that time said, "You're taking impeachment away from us. You're becoming the judge and jury. It is not your job to tell us what we need. It is your job to comply with the things we need to provide oversight over you."